Who is scruffy looking?
What is up, my fellow nerds and gangsters? Welcome back to the Spiffy Nerd Herder channel. I am Danny.
I am Groot.
So what?
Yeah, nobody cares, Groot.
I care.
Anyways, to start off, I am happy to announce a super sweet giveaway. Not another sweet poster, but a one-of-a-kind Mandalorian chest armor that will be framed. It's like a shadow box that even Boba Fett would be proud of. So it's not something you can wear, but it will make a fine addition to your wall collection.
Fine addition.
If you want to win this bad boy, simply like the video, share the channel because you love me, and comment below on what your favorite Mandalorian moment is. Since this prize is so cool, I'm going to keep this open for a handful of videos, so check back with each new video and enter more than once. And a big thanks to Mike at Let's Talk Star Wars for making this awesome chest piece. Now let's jump to today's video. Let's giddy up.
Giddy up.
The opening to Return of the Jedi is easily one of my favorites of the entire saga because it shows Darth Vader in top form.
Perhaps I can find new ways to motivate them.
But it could have been very, very different from what we got on screen. I mean, look at the terror on Jedrad's face. I love it.
I know.
So today, let's look at one of the earlier drafts for this opening scene in Return of the Jedi. After having the Star Wars opening crawl, which is pretty different than what we got in Return of the Jedi, but essentially says the same thing, that there's more Death Stars, there's actually more than one new Death Star, and the rebels gotta destroy it or they straight up shanked, you know what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
We then follow a shuttle carrying Grand Moff Jedrod and Darth Vader onto the service of Had Abaddon, essentially the original Coruscant. Jedrod even makes a comment that it's one day going to be a vast, sprawling city. It is the capital of the Galactic Empire. And this is where we pick up in the script. Vader and Jedrod enter a very low ceiling chamber, which looks out over a fuming lake of red-hot lava. Mustafar, anyone? It is a vision of hell. Vader and Jedrod walk onto a narrow causeway and approach a small, shrouded figure, sitting on an island in the middle of a volcanic lake. This is the Emperor, supreme ruler of the Galactic Empire and master of the dark side of the Force. Now I'm going to do the Emperor voice. I'm not as good as Star Wars Theory, but deal with it. Young Skywalker is more powerful now than before your feeble attempts to convert him. He must be destroyed. Do you hear? Vader then chimes in. Master, you must give me. The Emperor raises his hand and the Dark Lord's breathing suddenly stops. Vader struggles at his controls, attempting to regain his air supply. He chokes. You are weak. More machine than man. You should be thankful we don't destroy you along with your troubled offspring. Vader collapses on the floor and the Emperor lowers his hand. Your son has become stronger with the Force than you. It is as we have foreseen. Only we can destroy him now. Vader starts breathing again. Moff Jedrod looks very nervous. Vader grabs at his throat and rises to a kneeling position, struggling to catch his breath. We will tolerate no more discussion of the subject. The boy is ours. Yes. Well, give me, Master. After Vader exits, the Emperor instructs Jedrod, watch him closely. Meanwhile, in his chamber, Vader reaches out to his son telepathically. Luke, you must listen to me. You will destroy you. The Emperor has greater power than you and I. You must come to me, Luke. Together, we are stronger, son. So a pretty different, but straight up intense opening. Now, the Emperor choking somebody with the Force is not unheard of. In the Clone Wars, Sidious chokes Dooku from across the galaxy. Now, why the Emperor didn't just choke his enemies from across the galaxy whenever he wanted, I don't know. Now, this other opening is undoubtedly sweet, but I think within the movie, it's kind of better because it gives us what's known as a rumor introduction. Remember that a rumor introduction is where other characters talk about the character to be introduced prior to him showing up on screen. Tim Burton's Batman is one of the best examples of this. So what we actually got in Return of the Jedi is a great introduction because it gives us information about the Emperor, but it also makes us mentally fill in the blanks and imagine what the Emperor is actually like prior to us actually seeing him.
The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am.
And typically you tend to imagine something greater than life that can actually be shown. If you want to learn more about character introductions, check out my video about it because it is awesome. So what do you guys think? Is this old introduction of the Emperor better than what we got in the actual film? Would you guys have liked to see the Emperor assert his dominance over Vader at the very start? So let me know in the comments below what you guys would have liked to have seen.
As you wish, sir.
Until next time, guys, don't forget about the contest and share the channel so that you too can stay spiffy. And don't do anything I wouldn't do twice.